All right, YouTube of this, EXO coming at you here at a local show. As you can see, we've got some familiar faces over here with the T3 van, and our man Steve Young is your name, right?
Yep.
That's it. He's got us something cool here.
We got the old school setup in here. We got two old school Rockford punch powered DVC 15s.
Nice.
In a custom external ported box with adjustable port tune.
Yeah, tell us a little bit of what's going on here.
Okay, so with the bass curve here, this would be like a 35 hertz tuning, and I can put in adjustable port flares, lengthen the port to drop my tune. These guys here, with these guys in here running, I'm hitting right about 30. I've had it tuned down as low as 28. I have custom plugs for it, so I can cap off and I can run the box sealed, because you don't see too many subs that actually have specs in the manual that are ported and sealed together, same volume, 2.5 sealed, 2.5 ported. So I have the ability to run sealed or ported depending on what type of music I want to play.
Wow.
So it makes it a pretty interesting setup.
So was this something that kind of just came into your head one day and said, wow, I want to do this?
Yeah, I mean, I ran the box sealed for over a year. You know, I topped out at a 137.3, and I was like, I got to do better than that. So I added the second 800A2, ported the box, got it dialed in, and I did a 144.3 today for a peak run. So. And
that's your best ever, right, on this?
Yeah. So wow. my mids and my highs are Boston Acoustics RM9 6x9s, again late 90s. They made an RX 97 level that I was running before, but those are the top end Bostons that you could get at the time. I kind of wanted to buy back my youth. Those are old school Rockford Punch 800A2s. They're rated at 800 4 ohms mono, and they're seeing a 2 ohm mono load right now, which is not really rated. So if you have them, it's your responsibility. If you're going to run them at 2 ohms, don't blame me if you blow them up.
And you have also them right underneath the seat too.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Like I said, the 360A2 is now running my RM9 6x9s. I just upgraded my fronts to Boston Acoustics Pro 60 SE components.
And those are what we see behind those grills right there, right?
Yep. Everything's run off a Rockford old school PA1 line driver, 1989 to 1991 vintage. They're pretty rare. You can find them on eBay, maybe in the $350 range. I had to move my power outlets, my rear wiper, and my defroster, so they're kind of hidden down in here now. So that was, you know, not the best customization, but you have to relocate switches, And then your head unit is it's a Kenwood KDC MP228. That's probably around a 2003 vintage. That's the newest thing in here.
And you listen to mainly CDs, it seems, right up here?
Yeah, I don't really have ability to play off my phone with the deck, but I'm kind of stuck with the deck because I have lifetime satellite radio subscription on this particular setup here. You know, I got one distribution block in here for the two smaller amps, and obviously on the back, a distribution block for my big amps back there. I did the big 3 upgrade up here. I used 1.0 welding cable, got it from my local welding supply store, from the amp to the battery, from the chassis to the battery. You know, it definitely made a difference in output. I gained 7 dBs from the work that I put into it. So this is like some decaf. This is decaf at 29.
The money, I gotta hide it, cause if the feds had a clue, it's money over bullshit, nigga. You cannot bullshit a nigga. I'm counting up the money to my hands, get the paper cut. I see you hating, but I got my wake up in the morning, brush my teeth and count the money.
Dude, I gotta say, surprising me with that little angled port there. I didn't know it was gonna sound so smooth. Yeah. Like I thought it may maybe have a little bit of chuffing going on, but it sounds pretty smooth there.
I'm a VGE. Me throat, west side.
Hell yeah, man. Definitely liking the sound of that.
Yeah, it makes a difference, you know?
Yeah, and you really, to be honest, you can't even tell that those speakers right there are firing from the rear.
Right?
It doesn't, it sounds like everything's
pretty
coming.
balanced, you know?
No, for real, it sounds like everything's coming from the front. I like that. You were just mentioning that you do a port plug.
When I cap one off, you can definitely tell the difference between a sealed box and a ported box.
Okay, let's do real life sealed versus ported right here. So that was quite the difference you saw between the right and the left there, huh?
Yeah, the excursion when it's sealed, and like I said, the box sealed is 2.5 to specs in the manual. So I mean, it is the appropriate sealed box. So I mean, it's not like it was excurting because of a different box size.
Exactly.
It's definitely able to run 2.5 sealed and 2.5 ported. You can clearly see the difference when you're driving power through them, how your sub is going to be able to handle more power with less excursion at port tune frequency. You know, they're running the same exact power right now, same volume, same everything. So I mean, it just definitely illustrates a real world example of why it's beneficial to port your box if you're gonna be playing tracks around the port tune frequency.
That's awesome, man. Well, I really appreciate you running through that whole science process that you personally did on your own time. Like you did that just for fun?
Yeah, I was just playing around. I mean, like I've had longer pieces. I've played around with it with different elbows, and I've dropped the port tuning down so the sub wouldn't even move at a 20 hertz.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can tune it down as low as I want. I can really only go up right here. This is as short as I can go, and that's a 35 tuning right there. So I mean, I can go 35 and down. It does sound different on musical tracks if you're playing different types of music and you want to have that sealed quality sound. I listen to a lot of smooth jazz.
Yeah.
So if I'm playing a lot of smooth jazz, I like to run a sealed box so I get a nice clean sound. You know, a nice tight bass response. And if I want to play some decaf or if I want to play some hip hop, then I'll just pop the port tunes in and I can run the tune to whatever frequency of the track I'm playing.
That's great, dude.
Get the most out of it.
I really appreciate you running through that whole little process that you did. That's a nice looking Jeep right there, fellas. Yeah, you built the box, right?
Yeah.
Looks beautiful. Is that lacquer or shellac or poly? What is that?
Varnish.
Varnish?
Yeah.
Oof.
It's like a boat cover, so it will never crack or anything.
Wow. Very good craftsmanship.
Took some time into that thing. I'm telling him when I get my truck, I'll have to have you build me a box.
There's the Contraltos looking sexy. Inverted action.
I think I'm just gonna have my one Eclipse go in it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it has a square box right now, and that thing still runs.
That's one sexy box right there.
I ended up selling the other one. You know, I wish I never did.
Oh, what an awesome view back there, dude.
It's nice.
I bet it's one of your favorite things to look at right there.
Yes, sir, it is.
Look at that. That's what he gets to look at every day right there. Holy smokes, YouTubulous. Now that was some pretty cool stuff. We started out the day checking out Steve Young's old school setup, and it was awesome to see how he showed us the differences between porting and sealing his subwoofer boxes. And of course, at the end of the day, we got ourselves a nice little gander of Johnny Pappy's one-of-a-kind subwoofer enclosure. That thing is coated till no tomorrow. Yep, it's pretty much always a good time when bass is involved, so stay tuned for much more. What, in the British accent? And remember to visit our featured web store, Droppin' Hertz Car Audio, for an extra 5% discount this holiday season with your EXO code. Alright, thanks for watching this video. Until the next one, this is EXO signing out.